Hi, welcome to Bookie. Today we will unlock the book Free to Choose. In the 19th century, under the dominance of the market economic system, America experienced rapid economic development through market liberalism. During the 1930s, after the Great Depression affected their confidence in the market economy, the American people held great concern for the future. In 1933, Franklin Roosevelt was sworn in as a president and carried out his famous New Deal programs. The deal included insurance plans for natural and man-made disasters, as well as temporary plans such as creating employment and providing relief directly to the poor through the federal government. In 1936, Keynes published his epoch-making book The General Theory of Employment, Interest, and Money. He advocated that the government should act as a rational economic man in order to overcome market failure. During the Second World War, the government even set budgets. This started an unprecedented control over all aspects of economic life. In light of the New Deal, the public increasingly began to accept government intervention. However, with the expanding scale of government intervention, economic efficiency was constantly decreasing instead of steadily increasing as was anticipated by the Keynesians. People started to question, does government intervention really promote social prosperity and improve social welfare? Does it bring damage? This book Free to Choose will answer these questions for you. The authors of this book are Milton Friedman and his wife Rose D. Friedman. Milton Friedman, a famous American economist, once served as an advisor to the Treasury Department during the Roosevelt administration, assisting in the implementation of Keynesian taxation policies. But later, he sided against Keynes and opposed government intervention. He served as an economics professor at the University of Chicago for 30 years, shaping the Department of Economics into a cohesive and complete economics school, advocating free markets and countering Keynesianism. In 1976 and 1988, Friedman was awarded the Nobel Prize for Economics, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and the National Medal of Science. His wife Rose D. Friedman is also an economist. Free to Choose, first published in 1980, was hailed as one of the most popular economics books ever written. With more than 1 million copies sold worldwide, it is one of a few economics books that uses simple language and riveting cases to explain its content. Although it was written many years ago, it is still a useful reference for modern societies. We will unlock this book in 3 parts. Part 1, How the Free Market Works. Part 2, The Harm and Impact of Excessive Government Intervention in Different Fields. Part 3, Eliminating the Obstacles that Prevent the Free Market from Working Effectively. Let's first take a look at Part 1, How the Free Market Works. Generally speaking, the free market was established when bartering first appeared. Have you ever wondered how goods and services which satisfy our basic needs come to us? Or how the price of goods and services is determined? Friedman tells us the answer through the story of a pencil. To make a pencil, first, you need a cedar tree which grows in Northern California and Oregon. People cut it down to get logs, which are transported to a wood processing plant to produce slats, and then shipped from California to Wilkes-Barre, North Carolina, where pencils are then made. So far, we've only produced the wooden part of the pencil. To make an entire pencil, we also need the writing core lead, made of graphite from Ceylon, now Sri Lanka, and the eraser. The eraser is a product of a chemical reaction between sulfur chloride and rapeseed oil from the Dutch East Indies, now Indonesia. Apart from that, each link requires different kinds of tools and a variety of techniques. For example, as a lumberjack needs tools, someone needs to mine the ore and make iron and steel, which are then used to produce a saw, an axe, and an engine. Workers need accommodation and canteens, so there needs to be someone building houses and preparing meals. Each link involves countless efforts which we do not immediately see. Tens of thousands of individuals participate in making pencils, not because they want pencils themselves, but because they need to earn income through labor in exchange for the goods and services they want. On the other end, those who need a pencil then exchange their income for a pencil. This may surprise many.